Side Scrollers is brought to you by you. If you'd like to support the show, head over to patreon.com/sidescrollers. It's time for Side Scrollers on youtube.com with me, Stunner and Craig. You got a goal? Go get it. Adam, Craigler.
I'm better.
Wow.
Hi, chat. I love you. Mwah.
And producer extraordinaire, Travis Key.
Hi, guys.
And brought to you by you, the G2 community at patreon.com/sidescrollers. And now, broadcasting from our homes, it's time for the #1 gaming and entertainment podcast on planet Earth. It's time for Side Scrollers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! One of the Side Scrollers on YouTube and Rumble and Twitter and Twitch and where else are we streaming? I don't know, but welcome to the show, everyone. That's right, it's me, Adam Craigler. Craig is not with us today. He had some stuff he had to take care of with his family, so I am taking the host seat again. Doesn't that feel good? Well, it feels good to me. And today, I actually have some wonderful guests. That's right. I reached out to my Bay Staff crew. I said, hey, guys, Craig's not making it, so I've got free reign on the show. Why don't you guys come on and have a little ruckus going down? But before I bring those lovely gentlemen on, of course, we've got Travis Keys. Travis, how you doing, sir?
Good morning. Ready for the day.
Oh, it's going to be a good day. We got some good stuff to talk about. I'm excited. I didn't even realize this, but there's new information about Diablo 4 that Craig actually brought up to the board. And I'm like, well, we got to talk about that. I'm excited. Are you? I don't know if you're excited about that.
I am. That was me that put that on there. Not Craig.
Oh, well, excuse. I'm sorry.
Craig wouldn't know about Diablo 4.
Craig don't know. Craig don't know about Diablo 4. No. And then, of course, we have the Guamonian princess, or although I heard rumors circulating. I don't know if you guys know this. She's not actually a princess. I don't know.
I'm not. I'm a fairy godmother. Okay, you got me.
You're a fairy godmother. All right.
I don't know. We went not with the princess, and I was thinking Cinderella. So
well, you're aging
godmother.
yourself, I feel now. I don't know. Fairy godmother.
You ageist.
Right? Wait, I'm the ageist? I feel like shit. Did I just do a not politically I don't care. Anyway, all right. So I have a few guys from the Bay Staff crew. They're fantastic. I'm just gonna bring them both on at the same time, in no particular order. We got Andreas Exertus and Darth Call, which of course you guys know he's been on the show. Welcome, guys.
What's up? What's up? Yo, I just rolled your dice. Real talk. 2 15s.
Double 15s.
Double 15s. Weird.
What does it mean?
I don't know.
What does it mean?
I can take a picture. I'm gonna.
Does it mean this show's about transhumanism? Just kidding.
No. I believe you, Andreas. Already.
I know.
You're starting off.
Not even 25 seconds in.
Oh my gosh.
He made a dice roll about transhumanism, dog. I mean, whoa.
All right. Whoa, you know what? I feel like it's only fair that I roll the dice for everyone. Okay. All right. I do have this dice here. And sometimes I roll it. And I want all of you here on the panel and you, those at home, to have a chance to win absolutely nothing.
It's the 20-sider? 20-sider?
Highest honor. All right. I just rolled the 20-sided die. Good luck. Travis.
Dice. 16.
Blabs.
17.
Andreas.
11.
Call.
13.
None of you are correct.
Damn.
But good luck, everyone. Zachary N coming in hot right off the bat with a 4. It was 4.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Zachary N. You just won absolutely nothing here on Side Scrollers.
You get
Seriously,
air.
really proud of you. Save it up for nothing nice. Go to any store you want, and pick out absolutely nothing. It is on Side Scrollers. And you know what? Better yet, why don't you reach out to someone you love, call them up and say, you know what? I just won nothing and I wanted you to have it. I think that's a good.
No, they got air.
It's a great gift.
There's ways,
right?
right? You can
That's a great
download a
gift.
free game on stream right now, courtesy of Craigler.
It'd be better though to get the hard copy.
Side Scrollers, not
Better to
just
get the hard
me.
copy.
The whole
I just like the
crew.
way it rolled. If you think about the CC, but yeah.
Okay, I see it. Well, today we got some
Alliteration.
fun
Sponsored by Side
stuff to
Scrollers.
talk about. We're going to talk about Tears of the Kingdom. I guess reviews.
Yes.
You've been
Reviews are
frozen
pouring
for a
out.
hot minute right now. You're like,
Dude, I'm glad we're talking about that.
Don't
I wanna
tell
hear
him
it.
I collect
Yeah.
thumbnails of him, and then we use it for memes.
okay.
You know, it is what it is. They don't call me Mr. Freeze for nothing. So,
He just freezes.
so we're going to be talking about Tears of the Kingdom. Reviews are coming out, and they are looking good. And we've been talking about that game for quite some time now, on and off. And everyone loves Breath of the Wild. And then we're going to be talking about how Disney Plus is actually Disney negative at the moment. And I just came up with that on the fly. I know. It's good, right? I'm a professional. Extra
Disney
Zero, what's good?
negative.
He says, oh man, we got Mr. Freeze hosting. Let's freaking go. Adam, I know you hate Diablo 3, but is it truly the worst Diablo when it comes to when Diablo Cody exists? Okay, well, anyone here know what Diablo Cody is?
Mm-mm.
No.
Negative.
Well, isn't Diablo Immortal one of the worst? I mean, that is
Diablo
horrible.
Cody is
What is that? What is
Brooke
Diablo Cody?
Mario, the writer and producer who wrote Candy Girl, A Year in the Life of an Unlikely Stripper, and the debut film Juno.
Hold on.
And it all ties
Diablo
full circle. Well
Cody.
done. Well done. I like that. I like that whole joke now.
So it was a person.
Is that an actress? Oh, it's a
It's
Yeah.
worse. It's like a writer. It's like a Mockingbird writer.
I see what
Who
you
did
did there,
Juno.
Extra Zero.
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
fun.
Jennifer's Body. Oh man, the more I read this lady's resume, the more palpable the joke is. Extra Zero. Thank you.
Wow.
Oh man, I've been doing so much research for Forbidden Frontier because we are interviewing Jimmy Corsetti on Sunday. Do you guys know who Jimmy is?
No.
So he has a YouTube channel called Bright Insight, and he has a
Right,
lot
of
of
course.
different. Yeah, fantastic guy. He does a lot of research into ancient civilizations, and I've been wanting to get some good questions for him, and I've been looking at the poles shifting and the implications of that. I know, Andreas, you're probably kind of clued in on this because I don't know if there's anything that you're not clued into. So I don't know. I have you guys? Do you know anything about the pole shifts?
No. What's the pole shifts?
You read the Batman Book of the Dead comic book, remember? Where Batman goes to Egypt and like you find out that the poles shifted 16,000 years ago. And
Really?
yeah, it's like been in all of our comic books, bro. But the idea is it's not gradually happening. It's that there are volcanic eruptions that cause it to wait or then to move really quickly. So you have a long period of things kind of staying the same, then boom, all of a sudden it moves like a giant point. And so the poles might shift very rapidly. It might not take 16,000 years. It might just be after 16,000 years. It just shifts. And that could be
according to some of the things that I'm watching, it's gradually increasing, actually. So it's like slowly, and
Which
actually
true north and magnetic north are off.
over the past year and a half, it's actually getting faster. And I don't know. I'm curious to see what Jimmy has to say about it. Anyway, I'm really excited about that. I'm also excited about tomorrow with Mark the Cyborg. We're going to be playing some of the Diablo 4 beta because it returns this weekend. So I'm excited, and we'll tune into that. Did any of you guys see the new Mortal Kombat teaser that came out?
Dude.
For the video game or the movie?
Yeah, well, the new video game.
No. Can you play it?
Yeah, I'll play it for you. Give me a second. Let me cue it up here. Okay.
Dude, the fatalities have become so unbelievably violent and graphic. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Shit's intense. I'm like, oh god. Oof.
See, Adam's trained me. Every time you say fatality, I want to do the cutoff.
Well, what are you waiting for?
No, we're not cutting off.
Why are my sounds not working?
Oh, yeah.
I forget. I think I saw that it's on a rail system, which is also interesting.
What's on a rail system?
The new Mortal Kombat game. So it's like using a 3D engine, but they're still on a rail, as far as I saw. To like 2.5 in certain respects.
Oh snap! Here we go.
So that was it.
Ooh.
That sucked.
Oh my gosh!
Hello.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
And he just
Okay.
runs off. He's like, screaming.
Oh no! I want to be clear. I removed him.
Okay.
Yeah.
He just burnt out everyone's eardrums and Flawed. Holy crap! You can't do that to us, buddy.
He
Alright.
came in hot.
He came in hot.
That's segregation.
No, too
Oh.
loud. Holy shit.
No, that's an equalizer. That's literally what that is.
You got to turn that down like to 5. You were at a 12.
Mhm.
Which,
Get your Walmart internet out of
There
here.
we go.
No, that's
There
your
we
that's
go.
your setup.
what?
Get
Your-
OBS.
Your white
That's your
microphone is
StreamYard.
making me uncomfortable.
how is
Get
that my
OBS.
fault?
Because you're ghetto and you have a StreamYard.
How am I ghetto?
Because that doesn't happen on my stream. That's StreamYard.
Whoa.
That's
what do you-
StreamYard's
wait,
equalizer.
Flaw, what do you
Really
use?
culturally
I really
I
like
sensitive
flawed.
I use
really do.
OBS and a Rode.
Just comes in
Okay.
and slaps.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I
Have you
wanna
seen his
just-
shoes though?
Wait,
Adorable.
excuse me.
It's got adorable
Excuse
shoes.
I just want to apologize, everyone, for this guy
This
coming in
person-
and then blaming us for his mic. Okay.
I'm a
dare you,
gaslighter.
sir.
I'm a gaslighter.
How dare you, sir?
It's pretty
Welcome.
gaslighting. Holy
Yeah, I'm
cow.
a gaslighter for
Good
sure.
job.
Say what you want about
Jeez.
Fly. He's beautiful, loud but beautiful man.
Thank
I
you.
hear you have nice shoes.
Yeah,
That's a
they're
nice
alright.
hat,
They're
too.
alright.
Shoes.
Thank you.
Nice
What?
I'll
shoes.
show you.
Did you see the trailer we just watched?
No, I didn't.
Dude.
Oh,
yeah,
Flaw, put those back up. What are those?
Get these. What
those are the Kanyes, right? Those are
Yeah,
those
they're
like
Pretty hot.
The
Those are those-
easy foam runners.
Those are the bougie slippers.
Yeah.
They're the Kanye Crocs.
that's
How
the
much are those?
Borg swallowing his
Okay,
feet.
let's not talk about the price.
It looks like something from Halo.
They're
You have to
$300.
You have to stand in the
Wow.
snow on a
Yeah.
totem pole for 3 days, but don't worry
Yes.
about it.
Yeah,
Look,
I gotta give them to me
And then
through
you get the
reparations.
discount?
So. It was reparations. That's how I got them.
Yeah,
yeah. Look, drip
Yeah.
is drip. Sometimes you got to get drippy. I understand.
You know what I mean?
I look like it dripped all
Understand.
over his feet, like in
I understand.
Ferngully with the oil. It's like, oh, it's like it's,
Now, when you
Reparations.
guys see this, Floyd, you missed it, so I'm not going to play it again because you're lost.
You didn't miss much, honestly.
So, Call, when you see this, what do you think? What does it say to you? The Mortal Kombat trailer.
I mean, it
mad
was
I
so
missed it.
short. There was like, it was.
I think that's a teaser.
I don't know. I mean, I wanted to see some animation. I wanted to see some characters. You know, like
reminds
it
me
was
of
just.
that.
Okay.
I'll tell you what it makes me think. You
Yeah.
got Mortal Kombat 10. Then Mortal Kombat 11 came out.
Oh, it's for the
That was-
game.
right? That was the most recent one.
Yeah.
And then,
And then the clock
Oh, they're,
resets.
we're bringing
They
it
go to
back.
1?
Oh, they're getting retro.
The clock resets to 1. They don't. So Mortal Kombat 12 is not going to happen.
Just not a thing.
Imagine this. All right, this is what I think is going to happen. They take Mortal Kombat 1, just those characters, maybe some secret characters, who knows?
Well,
And
reptile,
Make
in the
it
game?
beautiful.
That would be
Just
fire.
make it beautiful.
I'd be cool with
Classic
that.
game, not many characters, same thing. Maybe add a couple new modes to the very first Mortal Kombat game, but just really streamlined and beautiful.
I
Mm.
doubt that.
Would you play that?
I've
I
heard,
would. I would love
though.
that.
I
I
would
heard that
though.
that's what they're doing.
They're gonna have characters, bro. They're gonna have a lot of characters. They need the DLC season
well, I don't
passes
know,
and
I don't
multiple
know.
seasons of characters.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
there's a
that's
basic
fine.
version of
The
the game,
base
and then
game.
there's the DLC, and then the idea of it being on a rail, so it's still in the 3D world, but you
Yeah.
go down paths that you have to cross that are going down rails.
like the
That's-
like the tower.
No, well, like the Titanic game where it's like you're going down a rail, so you're still walking in a 3D world, but you can really only go down the path. You know what I mean? So there's certain places where you're
Oh, you
going
mean like open world type game?
Or like a
No.
side scroller?
like a two, like
Yeah.
it's called
Aha.
2.5.
See what I did there?
Ah!
I don't know what it is. That
Uh.
was clever. That was clever.
It is a side
Right.
scroller, but it doesn't necessarily have to be on two dimensions.
So like Mortal Kombat 4, where
kind
you
of.
could strafe and like move
Yeah,
around.
more like 4. Yeah,
Mm.
but I think also bigger in some ways because you could probably move up and down. You'd have more room, kind of more like the Ninja Turtles game, but in 3D. But like you'd be stuck in places.
Hmm.
Okay, I
Extra
know what you're
Zero
saying.
says, Adam, you need to play Mortal Kombat 9. It was
Fire.
exactly that. Was it?
Yeah, it was nice.
Was it Mortal Kombat 1 though?
I
don't know.
I don't think it was Mortal Kombat 1. Scarlet was in it, so I mean with extra character, I guess, but I don't know.
So wait, you guys think they're just going to repolish and kind of start from the beginning and just have a very limited selection of characters, and then what? Like DLCs become MK2, MK3.
Or maybe they just are restarting the entire franchise.
I'd be cool with
Just,
that.
just
Maybe they're
from
telling a
scratch.
story, retelling
Yeah.
the story.
I'm
Just
cool
like,
with that.
hey, you know what? All right, we did that. Let's take this universe and just do all new characters, or
That would be dope.
start new storylines. Like all the canon's gone. We're creating new canon. I mean,
So you're saying like a new 52 when DC rebooted all of their
maybe
flagship comics.
It could happen, right?
Mortal Kombat's my favorite game, so whatever it is, I'm gonna love it.
Of all time.
Who's your
of
favorite
all time.
character? Who's your favorite character?
It depends on which one,
Wow.
but I really
MK3.
I don't even remember the characters in MK3. I'm not gonna lie.
It's my favorite game of all time. What's your favorite game?
I was so
Can't think
young
of
at that
one.
point. I don't even remember. I just remember the times of playing the game. I don't remember the characters.
Okay, so I've never played Mortal Kombat. Where would I start if I ever wanted
Banner.
to?
I love her.
Wait,
with
wait,
Banner.
Blabs, can you name a character from Mortal Kombat?
Nope.
Don't.
What?
Okay.
Wow.
Other than Scorpion or Sub Zero?
But
I've literally never played any of it. It's completely been off my radar. I
Really, you
know.
want to play
the
it?
thing you're missing most isn't
Yeah, like,
even the
there's a whole
name.
list of games that I want to play, and there's just never enough time. But yeah, eventually I want to get around to like
Mortal
everything.
Kombat's significant for its game mechanics. I would
Yeah.
say that it's historic for its game mechanics.
It's historic.
and
You can juggle.
pivotal for other games learned and created inspired by Mortal Kombat.
Dude, back
Didn't
in
we
the old
talk-
days, the arcade, like when you would go do tournaments in person, that shit was
The
crazy.
Whiz Kid.
What was we talked a few weeks ago about a fighting game that people say was like the iconic fighting game, and it wasn't Mortal Kombat.
Tekken?
What was the other one?
Marvel
No, it
versus
wasn't Tekken.
Capcom?
Chat, help me out here. What was it? Extra Zero says MK9 retold MK
Street
1
Fighter?
through 3. Oh, okay.
Street Fighter
Cool.
2.
Maybe it was Street Fighter.
Street Fighter
actually.
2 is a
Oh
big
yeah,
one.
Street Fighter's probably the one.
Maybe it was
Tekken?
Street Fighter 2 because
gotta be 2, 'cause one was like,
documentary that came out about Street Fighter 2.
Yeah.
And I remember Craig saying that Mortal Kombat actually was kind of like the competitor in the arcade places, Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. People there was like a who's who and which one side versus side in the gaming arcade space.
That's still a thing.
Yeah.
Street
Mortal
Fighter-
Kombat felt
yeah.
darker. It also, I don't know, I associated it with Sega, and Sega had branding that was like, we're bigger kids and cooler. But I
Yeah.
remember my cousins had Mortal Kombat and one of them got in trouble because he was playing against the younger one, and the younger guy played as a female character. And then the female character got beat up. And so he's like, Mom, Jamie hit a girl. And like the game got taken away.
Wait. Is this true? Someone just said that Mortal Kombat created the ESRB. Is that true? That they
Makes
created
sense.
that because it
Ripping each
because it
other to
was so
pieces.
bloody? Yeah, brutality, fatality.
I can see that.
There's
I
some
can see
other
that.
Let's look this
fri-
up.
friendship.
Yeah, it says so.
Babality.
Babality.
Yeah.
Wait, what? They turned him into a
Animality.
baby, right?
Yeah.
Animality, right?
God, yeah, Mortal Kombat.
Friendship.
They have a
Friendships
lot
are
of
funny.
Do you guys have
that's
11?
scary.
I
Anyone have
have
11?
a Mortal Kombat, and I don't remember what it
I
is.
don't
We
know
should be
which one
playing
it is.
it.
I think I have MK10.
We should
know,
be playing it. I love
Whichever
it.
one's on the Plus network.
Yeah, fighting
Cool with
games.
I think they
I only
both
get
are.
so much out of
Depending on-
fighting games before I'm like, all right, I'm over it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it depends.
Yeah, you gotta play
Depends.
with
It
people,
depends.
that's why.
With people, exactly. Flawed, exactly. When
Yeah,
you're going,
true.
Because then it's like, well,
The
yeah.
Power
I mean, I
Rangers
want to
game
sit.
is
I want to
good.
sit on a couch next to you and talk shit to you. When
Well,
I
move
eat.
to America, Swedish. Like you can't just say things like that. You can't just yell that like we're the
I think
problem.
you heard
You live in a
Flawed.
different country.
He wants to play.
Damn. I mean,
I like good flaws here. It's so great.
I
shit.
appreciate you helped me in Destiny last night, though. I'm sorry. I'm
You
so
know,
confrontational today.
okay. Just gonna take a
Sad,
second.
Adam.
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. No. But you understand what I mean, right? I mean, there's something about fighting games that I could sit with like a group of my homies and we can like winner stays on and everyone's
King of
talking
the Hill.
shit. King of the Hill, playing fun. It's just not the same as playing online with people versus other multiplayer games that I play online with.
You gotta try it,
don't
bro. You gotta get with people you really mess with and play like that.
Response
with Flawed. I agree
rate,
with
it's
Flawed.
got to be kind of local. It's a little hard if there's any ping at all.
I play with my cousin, man, online, and we have a great time. Like me, Mo, my cousin, we like set up a King of the Hill, all our friends, and we just like, I win a lot because I'm good at it, but it's fun.
I win a lot. 'cause-
Come on.
I look forward to the
Nice,
new
but
King of the Hill. I'm glad
throw
they're
that in there.
rebooting King of the Hill, but
Well,
I'm
Craig-
worried about Mortal Kombat because they could either respect the legacy and make it the most violent game in a long time and save us, or they could be like, you know what, it's a reboot. Here's our chance. A bunch of kids don't know anything about it. We could take the violence out of it. We could have it be that you have to give a person a med pack in the game, and
they're not gonna. No. There's no way that they're gonna take the violence out of Mortal Kombat. That's what it's known for.
You can't.
It's the name of the game, but we live
Mortal
in Orwell's 1980s.
Kombat.
I don't know how old everybody is here, but if you guys are old enough to remember, the Million Moms March was created because of Mortal Kombat, and that's what started all of the rating system on movies and games. That's what started it all. Was Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, that's what we said. The ESRB.
The blood. Yeah.
Oh god.
That reminds me of when Ninja Turtles the first movie came out, like, you know, film, video game, but the same reaction from the moms was like, this is way too violent. We gotta like curb
Ninja
this
Turtles
shit.
are violent. I get the feeling that it wasn't really that though, right? Because it was you know, Twisted Sister and Bob Denver with the parental advisory for music. That was Al Gore's wife and her whole group. And, you know, just the tie-in to the mutants and the Ninja Turtles and the Philadelphia experiment and how it's the government's fault. I think there's more to the story of why they were like, this is bad. We want kids to know about this, you know?
I think that we need everyone to know about it.
I
think snowplow parenting has led us to a bunch of soft adults that are offended on other people's behalf.
Dude, Adam, they took out the spiders. They took out the spiders in Hogwarts. So
we talked about it.
But in Star Wars, you already talked about it. Because they did it first in the Jedi game, but then I saw they did it in another game. Like, wow.
Snowplow parenting nearly killed Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
Wow. That was good. That's good though. I mean,
I said that about Kobe with helicopter parenting.
Like I said to Blabs, where's the end of that? Why not just take everything that can scare you out of a game, like Hogwarts, for example?
But that's
take
everything
out, and then you can walk around.
What are you gonna do?
Any confrontation in the game.
Afraid of air.
Wait. This is a walking forward simulator. Yeah. What do? Well, you just walk forward. Like, whoa! I'm afraid of walking.
You could talk to somebody, but they might offend you. So let's remove that.
Kyle Denson for $2 says NWA did that with music as well at the same time too. Yep,
I thought it was Two Live Crew.
I'm not even allowed to say the name of their band. Diana Francisco says over on Rumble, thank you very much. Good morning, another beautiful day. In the great Northwest. Have a blessed day. Love you all. Thank you, Diana. Thank you very much.
You too, girl.
And then she says again, no Craig, no peace. Whoa. I don't know.
No Craig, no peace.
I actually don't know if I agree with that. I think that, you know, that's more a perspective issue.
Hack side scroller.
Right? I mean, I'm just saying. And by the way, Trav, thanks for putting those into the chat for me because I have a lot. Go ahead.
So Mortal Kombat, this trailer, we're going back to the original. Like, I want to go back to what everyone thinks it's going to be, because I didn't think about 10, 11, 12, 1.
Yeah, me either.
So I'm kind of curious what it's going to be now.
I mean,
I feel like it's just a marketing campaign. Like, it's just promotion for a new game.
And then they're not showing you anything that's like a new engine. So that's it's probably going to be like the older game, which is fine. I like the idea of it being a 2.5 or 2, but it would be interesting if it jumped into some of the, you know, they've got these engines. They could do so much with it. It could be like really pretty crazy.
I just wanted to bring back 10. Just go back to Mortal Kombat 10 and I'll be happy.
Why 10?
Because that was the one I enjoyed the most.
Why?
He just such the number.
It's the number.
Nice round number.
Yeah. I just like the mechanics of it. It just feels good to me. 11's cool too, but 10 was like, I was in a bag in that one.
Which one was the one for the first Xbox? Was it Annihilation? That one was really good for me. I don't know, but I haven't played Mortal Kombat in a long time, so
I didn't have the first Xbox. I don't remember.
Colt says, I don't play Mario because I'm afraid of Italians and plumbers.
Right.
Change that now, Nintendo. That's pretty funny.
We'll get there eventually, I think.
You know, what if they are afraid of mushrooms? Or
Goombas
what if
are dickheads.
What if they ate a bad mushroom once and like
Did you say plumbers are dickheads?
No, he said Goombas.
What's been going on? So you probably already covered all that, but you know the whole thing with Nintendo suing this dude named Bowser, right? Like, that's crazy. His name is Bowser. I just
remember the dude who ran Nintendo was named Bowser.
Yep.
The guy who was the president of Nintendo was.
You guys clearly don't watch side scrollers because we are way ahead of all this stuff. We've been talking about all this. Huh? Chat, right? They
This is
know.
early in the morning
Chat,
for a lot of us.
Chat knows. Chat knows. It is, you know what? And thank you guys for joining. It is pretty cool to have you here.
I enjoy it.
I don't know why my soundboard is not working for some reason.
Walmart.
Update.
Can you not toasty?
I don't know why my StreamYard isn't working or my Stream Deck. Yeah, I can't toasty. I wanted to toasty
You can't
earlier.
toasty.
I can't fight fatality. I wanted a fatality early. Oh yeah. All right. I guess I'll bring you back.
I got a button for you.
Don't make me remove you again.
Oh no, it didn't. I don't have it right here. Just joking.
Oh, good. It didn't work. Good. I want you
There
to.
There you go.
Did you just X me?
Himself.
Yeah.
He X'd himself.
I X myself to X you. Yeah.
No. I like what they were. You X yourself.
Mhm.
That works for me. Okay. So I want to do hard news, but I can't right now, and I'm kind of disappointed.
Oh, you can't even make your voice lower, huh?
I can't do any of that.
This is a sad day.
Can you guys hear this? Yeah. You can hear it.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Oh, Colin,
You got to put your voice low.
Should we do it all together?
Let's do it.
All right. I want everyone. I don't care when you do it during the hard news intro. All right. Just have fun. All right. And we're gonna do it.
We can say it at any point.
Any point. All right. But it has to be after the start and before the end. All right.
Okay.
You guys ready for this?
We're saying side
Chat,
scrollers.
Feel free to. No, hard news.
Hard news.
We're saying side scrollers. No, dog.
Go,
You know what?
team.
Andreas, you say side scroller.
Yeah, sure.
Say whatever
All right.
you want, buddy.
All right. It's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody's favorite segment. It's time for
Hard news.
hard news.
Hard news.
Side scrollers. Hard news.
Hard
I like that.
That was a good one.
Good gravy.
That was a good one.
Oh, okay. So first we're going to be talking about Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, I've caused some controversy on this channel, in chat, and everyone, because I didn't like Breath of the Wild.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. I don't either.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, my
Yeah,
man over
I
there.
agree. Absolutely.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah,
I've owned it for a year and I've never played it. So
I played it
Labs
twice
hasn't
and was
even
like,
played
"Eh."
it. Yeah,
it's been sitting there for a year, and I'm like, I should probably get on it.
I feel the same way. I always
Yeah.
think I should play it, but then never do.
yeah.
There's so many other
you know,
games I'd play.
crazy.
Like
Isn't it
Destiny,
like
I'm
a
doing right now.
starter open world for little kids? Isn't the idea? They're trying to
Fortnite.
get kids used to bigger games or
Fortnite.
something.
Yeah.
I whispered
mean,
it because I know
don't
you
think
guys
so.
hate it.
I don't know.
Fortnite.
Maybe. Who knows? But Tears of the Kingdom is coming out soon, and a lot of people are hyped about it. And we've made fun of Kotaku because they were upset that they couldn't review it. And Nintendo said, "Yeah, but you guys told people to pirate our games." And Kotaku was like, "Well, we're gonna tell everyone about the leaks that you don't want anyone knowing about." And then
That
we're
was very petty. That was
confused.
Yeah, it was
extremely
corny.
petty.
Wasn't it?
Kotaku.
I don't know. Wouldn't
Wow.
Nintendo just make you want to be
Wow.
petty? Like Nintendo's this like terrifying Yakuza company that kills people. I kind of feel like petty is the only route you can go with them sometimes.
I corny when it's from the media.
I kind of want to know a little more about what he just said. What do you guys? Should we?
I do. I'm intrigued.
Nintendo's nuts, dude.
Explain
that's
that. No, no.
Ninten-
You
You
said a
pulled
few
off
different
screen.
keywords though.
There were some keywords
You
there.
said murder. You said Yakuza. What is that?
I'm gonna need some more context.
Nintendo's got some pretty dark history, not just in the 1800s when they were like a poker Yakuza card company, but
Card
even in
game,
the 20th
yeah.
century. You know, they were like get the technology that they wrestled. You saw the Tetris movie, right? You know the deal with Epstein and Maxwell, Robert
What?
Maxwell. Yeah,
What are we
Mariner's
talking about right now?
There's like a war
I'm
that was
lost.
fought between Maxwell and Nintendo for Tetris, where they had to go to the Soviet Union, like and get
What?
everything.
Ghislaine?
So wait,
no,
you
Robert
saying
Maxwell, her father.
her father
yeah.
was trying
Yeah.
to fight
And her
to
brother,
get
Kevin.
Tetris?
Yeah, so they were friends with Gorbachev, and this like theoretically kind of helped destroy the Soviet Union because they couldn't make
Wow.
this deal, and then Nintendo offered them royalties for copies of games sold of Tetris in the new Game Boy that they were releasing, and they all had to
In
show up.
1989.
Yeah, I think it was
What?
89. Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
So pretty
I thought it
pinnacle
was just
moment.
fun times.
Yeah, but
Games
it
are
was
just to have fun.
And this
Tetris.
destroyed Robert Maxwell. He ended up dead naked off the side of his boat.
Yeah, they think he was assassinated too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they took everything he had and left him naked
Yeah.
on the sea.
Yeah, and he was money laundering and stuff, and
Wow.
$6
all
billion.
sorts of other.
It's
$1
hardcore,
billion
bro.
disappeared. $5 billion.
It's hardcore, bro.
But he
Yeah.
did own a
Damn.
media
Wow.
empire over there. He
Yeah,
owned
Star
the Sun,
Magazine.
a whole bunch of magazines. And
Yeah.
For
yeah.
Tetris?
Yeah.
So Zelda.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, wait. Let me just read these real quick, just to catch up. Spiff Darko says SF2 and MK2 came out at the same time. Now SF6 and MK12. Okay. So right, Street Fighter 6 is coming out soon. MK, well, it seems like they're skipping one or skipping 12 and going to 1. Bill Sotheby, what's up, Bill? Says just joined from the G&G stream. Is this the base staff side scrollers? Absolutely.
Sure is.
In fact, I should have changed the title because that's fantastic. And then Spiff says Blabs hasn't played anything. Well, we do have proof that she has played. I know she's officially
Castlevania.
played 2 games. All right, 2 games that I know of. No, 3. Excuse me. Sorry, Blabs. 3. Hogwarts Legacy. Right, she's played that on stream. We know it. Destiny 2. I've both seen her live or on the game, like in the game playing. And Castlevania.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I know.
Those are the 3 I know.
To be
for sure.
fair, I played games that no one else has played. Also, Just put
Yeah?
that out there.
Like
What are
what?
some games? you
And
played
that
that
no one else
Free
cares
cell?
about.
What kind of weird games are usual games that you've played?
Minesweeper.
Okay, so like
Minesweeper.
starting from the very beginning of
Free-
Dawn of Time, like
Free.
PlayStation 1 days.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
rare games are cool.
What?
How many
Windows
here
pinball.
remember Ski Free?
I don't know
Remember
what that is.
Cosmo? I don't know. I don't know. if
Ski-
Ski
was that
Free
like a
is.
snowboarding game or
No one remembers Ski
Let me
Free?
look this up.
No.
What? Chat.
Mm.
You guys know about Ski
That must
Free,
be
right?
Swedish.
No, what? No.
Wasn't there an
It's like-
N64 game snowboarder
it's
game
like-
though?
It's like
Wait.
MS Paint.
Dude, no one knows Ski Free?
I never
It's like
seen this before.
Microsoft Paint.
Yeah, it looks like MS Paint.
No, you're just yeah, kind of actually. It's
It
really
looks like it. It's
rudimentary.
like-
Does anyone
But
remember
you're-
Bubble Trouble?
It was on the original. It was the same as like the Spaceman pinball game.
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember like the first Windows games back when you'd go down to the little menu and there'd be like 4
Yeah.
games. It was like Minesweeper, Solitaire, Ski Free, and the
Mhm.
Spaceman pinball. Like that.
That's
That
still
was
come up
it.
with
Pinball,
I
that
didn't
was
have-
fun.
I didn't have a PC, man. I had like Linux, Amiga, and Mac.
You had Linux as a
See,
kid?
Chat knows about Ski Free.
What?
Thank
We
you.
did
Of
have
course.
Andromeda games, which is also like so. Andromeda games were all the communist games that they bought and then they were selling. in
Where
the
are
West,
you
including
from?
Double
He's
Trouble.
from California. All right.
Oh,
He's
okay.
from California, everyone. All right. We're just
Silicon
going to
Valley.
ignore him.
Yeah.
Okay.
St. G says gaming historian did a video about Tetris on YouTube. Cool. Yeah, I should check that out. That sounds very interesting. All right. So Zelda. Zelda.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Let's get
I'm
into
hyped
Zelda.
for it.
All right.
10 out of 10.
So this was sent to me via, I don't know if it was Craig or Trav. One of these two said, "Here, this is what you're talking about." So I'm forced to talk about this Zelda game. No, I'm just kidding. I want to talk about it. A suitably epic story with cataclysmic stakes. Critics give their verdicts on the Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Wow! Right off the bat, I see a 10 out of 10. That's a very high rank.
It's a strong statement.
I don't know if you can
Strong
get.
statement.
In fact, you can't get higher than 10
Is
out
that-
of 10.
That
I don't
makes it
think you
the
can get higher
best
than 10 out of 10.
rated Zelda game ever, right? If
Really?
it's-
Wow.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is
Ocarina of Time.
VG
Well, what are the-
24/7. I don't know.
What's the
Right, I
rating
mean,
system?
what
I
was
like
Breath of the
VR.
Wild?
Informer has like different ratings. I'll tell you, it's like high replay value.
Someone said
or-
96 on Metacritic.
96 on
That's
Metacritic.
That's
really
high
good.
too.
I have
Alright,
a
let's-
feeling, guys. I've had a feeling this game's going to be really good. I just do. Now, maybe Breath of the Wild isn't for everybody, but it's awesome as a Zelda game, and I've played back from like Super Nintendo and even dabbled in Nintendo, but it wasn't my first Zelda. I have a feeling this one's going to be a banger. I really
It comes
do.
out tomorrow.
Well, let's read about it.
I
Mhm.
saw
The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom is almost upon us with less than 24 hours until the latest installment of the Link and Zelda's Adventure. I mean, it's really Link's Adventure, right? I mean,
Yeah, every time.
Just
Every
you know,
time.
Just saying.
But Zelda is important. I mean, it is-
Kelsey.
Excuse me.
I'm
I
just
didn't know.
saying, Kelsey, it's Link's Adventure. Anyway, misogynist much. But ahead of getting hands-on with the game, the wait to see what critics have to say about Tears of the Kingdom is finally over. Let's see what they say. It comes as absolute no surprise whatsoever that Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is sweeping critics off their feet so far. Breath of the Wild was in receipt of countless awards back in 2017, including the Game Awards, Golden Joystick Awards, the GDC's Game of the Year, which led many folk to declare the Tears of the Kingdom as being 2023's Game of the Year, long before we'd even caught a real glimpse of the game. Our own James Bilcliffe scored Tears of the Kingdom a 5 out of 5 after having spent plenty of time with the game. But what are the verdicts of other critics? Let's take a look. Let's see. We got Eurogamer, 4 out of 5. Nintendo,
I had a feeling, man.
GameSpot, 10 out of 10. IGN, 10 out of 10. The Guardian, 5 out of 5. VGC, 5 out of 5. Washington Post, I don't care. Games Radar, 4.5 out of 5. Yeah, I mean, it seems like there is just high praise going around about this game.
It's like Star said, this may not be for me as a Zelda game, but it looks like a great game. So
I don't like that they said that they scored it just based off of Breath of the Wild. That's corny to me.
Well, I did look at Game Informer thing, and they said
they didn't say that. Sorry, Andreas. They didn't say that they rated.
No, I know the scores aren't, but they were saying that
Breath of
they
the Wild
think it's going to be great because of Breath of the Wild. I don't like that. It should stand on its own.
But how big Breath of the Wild was in the community and how much of a hit it was, they're saying like, with the critics saying how good it is and how good Breath of the Wild was, this is probably going to be a contender for Game of the Year.
And they've had 6 years,
also related
to build on that.
True.
Also related in style. And I feel like the Breath of the Wild game was a good game if you're like 10 years old and you've never played a lot of the games that we've played. It's a great intro game to all of these kinds of games. But what it sounds like is that the Tears game is going to have a lot more of the mechanics that were kind of missing or kind of simplified.
That's why I didn't like Breath of the Wild, was the mechanics.
So that's why so many people are saying this is a game that everyone can play. It's not just aimed at kids. It's not just aimed at people who've never played an RPG before. It's supposed to be something that you can, level up your character, customize in ways that you couldn't do as easily in, the Breath of the Wild.
I think it also brings back the main antagonist that I don't think the main antaganist from Zelda has been in a game for a long time. Pretty sure.
Wasn't he in Breath of the Wild? Wasn't it Ganon?
So I don't think it wasn't Ganondorf.
Yeah,
he was.
Ganon was in the game,
but wasn't it Calamity?
But not Ganondorf.
Right. So it was like his evilness or whatever.
Two characters named Ganon and
I thought they were the
Ganondorf.
same.
Well, they're kind of like different versions. Kind of like I think they're like different evolutions of the character.
Okay.
But Ganondorf's been gone, I think, for quite a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the story was that like once he was killed, his evilness stayed and then grew.
Kind of like Sauron, right? In Lord of the Rings.
And it became its own new Ganon type entity thing.
Okay, and that's what Breath of the Wild, who was the bad guy in that movie.
Yeah, Calamity.
He identifies as Ganondorf.
Right.
Yeah.
So it counts. It's 2023, so
yeah.
Like who knows? Let's see. Dragon Boat Nick in chat just said Ganon was in Breath of the Wild. Calamity Ganon is Ganon's evil essence. Okay.
It's like a Voldemort.
Breath of the Wild was just his malice. Okay, that's what Krog said. Right. So just like Call said, it's just like Sauron, right? He still existed in some sense. It was his presence that was seeping into the land and kind of turning it dark.
I like the idea of there being like a fully encompassing game for kids that has the same kind of mechanics and world experience. Because
you keep saying this, and I don't agree with you. You're saying that Breath of the Wild and these games were for kids for like this intro thing. I don't think this game was made for kids. I think this game was made to have just a really good open world Zelda game. Not necessarily for children at all, but for people who love Zelda, because there's a lot of people who love Zelda who love Breath of the Wild.
True.
I love Zelda, and it didn't capture me like it captured clearly many people.
What were the reasons you feel like it didn't capture you though?
I didn't want to collect junk items to make stuff. I found it very tedious, and
I agree.
It took away from the gameplay. I didn't want a crafting game.
That's
I wanted to play a
what it
Zelda
is.
game.
Great.
And they added it into it, and it made it less of a game for me. I wanted to have an item that I earned and use it instead of, pick up this stick. Oh, it broke. You got to find another stick. It's just like, oh my gosh. Or you're damaged. Now you got to go cook some apples with mix them with some honey, and they are a little stronger. And I'm like, dude, if I wanted that, I'd play Skyrim or something.
You have to keep a torch in your hand in the ice. It's like so stupid.
If they did that with a couple of items, like in 64, how you had the sticks that broke or whatever, that's fine. But every single item, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I think that's what they're kind of gearing kids up to.
That wasn't toward kids.
You don't think so? You
No.
don't think
Well,
it's
isn't
trying to
Nintendo
kids
overall just towards everybody because it's a family-friendly company?
Yeah, but they make
Neris Fairy says Breath of the Wild is mind-rotteningly dull. At least
Dang.
Faces of Evil had character. Wow. That's a strong statement, and you know,
I'm always reminded by
mean-
the new Sonic game, and that like changes the bar a bit.
Oh, but don't get me wrong. Look, I definitely understand how people would enjoy that game. I'm not shitting on the people that love the game. It's just my own personal preference that I'm talking about. A lot of people get triggered when I say I didn't like the game and it wasn't for me and I didn't like the crafting side of it and it took away from the game for me. That was the key part there, for me, right? I love Skyrim. I love Morrowind. The Elder Scrolls series is amazing. I love everything that they do with that, and hopefully 6 will come within the next fucking century. Sorry. Anyway, we're talking about Zelda. Stay on Zelda.
It would be cool if they could like remove mechanics too. I mean, like they've done that for other games with the Crash Bandicoot games. They have the classic arcade version with lives and like the immortal like version. Like they could do that
kids.
Zelda. Well, it's there are different ways people play games. There are ways people were used to playing games, and people like to do that still. There are new ways developing. We can also incorporate them. There's no reason not to have a button that changes it back and forth.
Yeah,
true.
To me, it was like the reason why Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts was bad. It wasn't what I want out of what I want out of it. Sorry,
I remember a dude crying about Final Fantasy VII reboot. He's like, "It's not the same game." It's like.
Oh, that's funny.
The fuck?
This is very accurate.
And we're back. Yeah, sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties. Extra Zero, you're a G.
What's in the bottle, Adam?
I love that. Oh, it's Craigler and Craigler Whiskey. What you don't know about that?
That's what I was asking.
Craigler coffee and
Craigler
whiskey.
Do you not know about Craigler and Craigler Whiskey?
I actually didn't.
Well,
Never heard of it.
Let me tell you.
Let's dive into some Adam lore.
In 1807.
The
Shameless
year,
promo.
The year
year
was 1887. And two Craigler brothers decided to start a whiskey company in Kentucky. Well, they did, in fact, start that whiskey company. And it turned into the largest whiskey distillers in the country.
I think you
That's
told me about this.
They sold whiskey up until 1917 when the last remaining Craigler who had shares sold it and moved to Venezuela to live the good life on a beach somewhere.
Y'all just been moving all the time, huh? Y'all just hate America. Craiglers.
Nomads.
Venezuela is in the Americas.
As I tell my story, well, it is quite a shame that the last Craigler sold that whiskey, but unbeknownst to them, a Craigler in the far future would actually discover the recipe, the original recipe of Craigler and Craigler whiskey, and attempt to bring it back. That's right. I, in fact, have the original recipe. And I have a few bottles.
Oh, we don't know. Oh, there it is.
The original bottle of, well, let me bring this up. This is.
When did you get the bottle?
What? This is
This
real?
This is an original,
What?
original Craigler and Craigler Woodland Sour Mash Whiskey. Craigler and Craigler Distiller, Covington, Kentucky.
How did you get that?
This is actually real. Hold on. I actually got another one.
Flaw was waiting for the punchline. You punched him in the gut with reality.
This one is my favorite. You can actually see the colors a lot better. Craigler and Craigler Whiskey. This one, let me read the side here. It says, was selected by the Department of the Interior, July 1899, for the use at the United States Government Hospital, Washington, D.C.
Cool.
On account of its absolute purity and fine quality. We guarantee it to be fully matured and totally absence of fusel oil or other delicious substitutes. Deleterious substitute. Recommends it to consumers desiring a thoroughly reliable stimulant. For medicinal purposes, it is unequaled. That's right.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, everything I just told you is absolutely true.
So you really have the recipe, though?
I really do. Yeah, I have the recipe.
You're going to make it?
And Biden's kid's gonna be drinking this stuff. till
I've
they
been
die.
asked. Dude, why would you have to go there?
Yeah, what
It's
the
the
fuck?
White House.
What the
Did
fuck?
So
Did you notice that was back
The
when they
White
said it
House.
was still medicine because it said it was medicinal?
Yeah,
Isn't that
it did.
crazy?
right,
Mhm,
yeah.
mhm.
So it's I do have the recipe. I have looked into trying to get it done. It is very expensive. Like, oh man, like for me to actually start a whiskey company, I would love to. I love coffee, and that was kind of what led me to starting a coffee company. And I found a good roaster to do it, and then I could do like a white label or a ghost label where I reach out to an actual whiskey company and just kind of make a bottle maybe that's similar to this. It's cool. It's got like Craigler and Craigler. This is like 120 years old, this bottle. I even have some special edition.
This is like some Adam lore right now.
Look, so I have a few different things that I've been collecting for a little while. I got the little Craigler and Craigler whiskey bottle.
Wait, when did you get
Okay.
these? I feel like you
Little
didn't
sample.
have these before.
How did you get them?
I've had these for a long time. This is my favorite. All right, let me show you
Really?
guys this.
Little
This one's my
half-pint.
favorite.
It's
This
adorable.
is a glass flask,
Adorable.
Cool.
and it was a Christmas special that
tiny.
they did, and it says "A Merry Christmas, Craigler and Craigler," and it's just
They're
a little
legitimate.
glass flask. Like this is what people used to use, just like pull the flask out, and then I actually have a bunch of shot glasses, and I
That's
use
so
these.
dope.
Yeah, I actually use these shot glasses normally, but if you look at the shield. If you look at the shield right here, let me bring this back.
Is it your shield?
Well, it isn't. Well, I mean, technically, you see this C and C.
Yeah.
So I told my mom, I was like, you know what, Mom, I'm starting this coffee company. I would love to like reuse the shield and like make a coffee version of it. And my mom drew that.
Your mom
That's
drew
dope.
that?
My mom hand drew all of this.
I think you told
So-
me that actually too.
So this is where the shield came from. That this is why the label that I have for my coffee company, it came from Craigler and Craigler whiskey. Yeah.
That's fire.
So that was
So did those bottles get passed down or something?
I found these scouring the internet.
Wow.
I
You bought your
searched-
own family's bottles back?
I would.
Basically,
That's dope.
yeah,
That's
basically.
dope. That's smart.
Well,
That's
you got to
fire.
figure bottling technology back then was probably new. So them bottles, like,
Yeah.
if they weren't hand blown, like they were a thing to come by,
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I
So
like
that's
the
cool.
glass bottles. They're adorable. I don't know
Story
why.
time. Story
They
time with
just are.
Adam Craigler. Dermy Wormy says Adam fake geek girl confirmed. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, Dermy Wormy. Not taking shit from you or anybody, especially Flawed. Wait.
Why me?
'Cause you give me the most shit, I think.
Because you give me the most
Definitely
shit.
today for sure.
But it's fun.
That's why I do it.
Well, I don't know. I'll be honest. All this talk of Zelda Breath of the Wild is sitting in my Switch game selections. I have a few games on Switch and not many, right? I don't really play Switch. I have
Link's Awakening?
Mario Kart. I love that
Love
game.
that game.
Okay.
Love
And
that
actually, I have the original, and
know
I
you
played
showed
the
me that.
original. I
Fire.
love
Dude,
the
I played
original.
the OG on the Game Boy. So good.
Classic, dude. Classic
So
that
game.
classic.
I have the new one actually. It's very cartoony.
Yeah.
I like how it looks. I like it. That's crazy.
Do you?
I like the visual, yeah.
I got to finish it. I haven't finished the newer version of it yet, but
I know what you're
I haven't
saying, though.
picked
It's
up my
like-
Switch in a while.
Animal Crossing-y.
Yeah,
I'm okay,
yeah.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because it's like
Yeah.
it's a port from a Game Boy and it's a reimagining.
Yeah.
it's
I think that's a
emotional.
perfect introduction into Zelda.
There you go.
Yeah. I
That
agree.
game
I agree.
because it's kind of simple and it's fairly linear where you kind of have to go this way to get the key, then you go
Yep.
this way and sprinkle some dust on the raccoon and get the
Yep.
other key or whatever to the first dungeon, and then you get your first freaking power up. It's a great game. I love that game a lot. So,
Yeah.
Mm.
but what I was saying is all this talk about Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom makes me want to try to give Breath of the Wild a chance again.
Yeah, or
Now-
just have fun in there. Just
Well-
know, run around for a bit because it's a good warm up for tomorrow if you're gonna get it.
I mean, well, tomorrow I'm going to play Diablo 4. Me and Mark the Cyborg are going to be playing Diablo 4 because the
Is
beta
back
returns.
out?
The beta returns this weekend, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to play. You
wanna
get to unlock a mount, or not a mount, some sort of mount accessory, because you actually get horses in Diablo 4. which is pretty cool. Actually, I really like it. There is fast traveling, but there is still a lot of walking. But Breath of the Wild, I love Zelda games, and I know that there might be a point where suddenly I'm like, all right, I like this game, and I think I'm going to try it again. So
Yes.
I'm just going to try it the first time.
Maybe I'll stream it. Maybe I'll stream it actually, and give people a chance to watch me. Maybe
hate the game but love it.
Flip the switch. Who knows?
Meme 2 is really funny in private chat.
To me, it's really like a Final Fantasy game. You just gotta have the time to commit.
Yeah, I haven't put time into it.
Remember ski free? Craigler Coffee remembers. Let's get you home, Grandpa. Wait. Look at Blabs' face too. She's like disgusted. Like, oh,
I'm not where they got that picture of her.
Where's that face from? That's what I want to know.
What stream?
Oh, that is good. That's funny. I like it. All right, let's talk about Disney Plus. Disney Plus. Oh
Disney
my
negative
goodness.
now.
Well, Disney in general has just. Oh my god, we could talk about Disney. I don't really care
From the
about
parks
Disney
to
anymore.
everything.
Just everything about Disney. They just don't seem to really want to cater to their actual fan base. They want to just cater to the smallest minority of people that they think matter. And it's like, well, everyone matters actually. And most importantly, the people who pay the money that help you be successful. I feel like those people matter the most, right? If you're a business, the paying customers probably are pretty priority, I think. I mean,
agree.
I actually am a businessman, so and that's true. If the customer's paying, it's like, I want to help you out, make sure you get taken care of. All right, well, you look at this. We got wrong one. There are so many different options. Disney Plus loses subscribers for the second quarter in a row, drops 4 million subs.
That's
Holy
crazy.
shit.
Does anybody here have Disney Plus or had it at one point?
No.
And
I'm
then
one of those
got
people
rid
that
of
dropped it. Yeah, I'm one of the people that dropped
have it, but
Never had it. Never had it.
Actually, they dropped mine without any input from me. I just tried to log in last night and my account was closed. So
they booted you?
Yes, it might be like a technical issue because
Damn.
my credit card's good. I know that.
So when
They
it
just
first
booting
launched,
customers.
Verizon had it for like a year for free. And then I got it again. But then when Gina Carano got fired, I canceled it.
That is exactly what happened with me. My
Let me check
Verizon
again.
gave it to me,
This
and then
is
I was
Cody.
like, yeah, whatever. It was like a combo. You got Disney Plus and maybe Hulu or something for free for a year, and then I actually kept it on for a little while because my
me
wife
too.
was watching.
You know,
Why
that's
not-
what the
why not
classics
just
is
use-
handy.
Why not just use Cody with like the Nexus repo so you can scrape everything?
Sometimes I don't know what you're talking about.
Me
They
either.
were
I
What
was
is
just
that?
words.
The
Yeah,
what?
I was just
The what?
words.
You don't know about
But-
Cody?
But
KODI?
anyway,
I don't want to know
Who's
about
Cody?
Cody.
when they got rid of Gina
Camelot?
Carano, when they got rid of Gina Carano and started really just going full hard in the paint as far as pushing their ideologies, I was like, you know what? I don't think I really care about Disney anymore. And I asked her, I was like, do you mind if I close? She's like, I don't really watch it anyway. And if there is any, I don't know, movie that I want to watch, I actually own the physical copy of a lot of the OG Disney movies that I really like. The Lion King, the original Aladdin. What else do I think? What else do I have?
Which is important, dude. It's important to have that because now with the streaming, they edit and remove stuff.
Yeah,
You know what
Yep.
I mean? You don't
We
even
did that
have
with
the original
Stitch.
movie. It's very Orwellian shit, honestly. It's crazy.
I'm going to show a super chat real quick. I want us all to read it together, okay? It's just one word. You ready?
Oh yeah.
I'm
We're
going to
ready.
show it in 3, 2. As soon as it goes on the screen, I want you to read it, okay? 3, 2, 1.
Side-scrollers.
He said side scrollers.
I said balls.
So
Balls.
I just double checked, and
That's still Andreas' joke.
Disney doesn't even recognize that I had an account with that email.
Wow.
So yeah, that's how crazy
You
it
got
is.
denied.
They
They
don't
said
want you.
bye-bye.
Yeah, they
Bye-bye.
don't want you.
All right, let's read this. As Disney approached its third round of expected layoffs and deals with production delays due to ongoing writer strike, the company delivered more bad news to investors. Its flagship streaming service, Disney Plus, lost 4 million subscribers in the second quarter of 2023, bringing the total to 157.8 million subscribers compared to 161.8 million subscribers the previous quarter. That is a huge loss.
Hold on, say that again. Didn't it just say 4 million subscribers?
Yeah, it went from 157 or 161 down to 157.
Okay.
I think it's karma. I think it's karma for what
That's
they
wild.
did to Star Wars after buying it. I think it's karma.
I think so.
I like where
what they're
your
doing to all
head's
the
at,
live
Paul.
actions too. Nobody wants to see that shit.
Yeah.
True. The main reason behind the decline was Disney Plus Hotstar, which shed 8% of its subscriber base, going from 57.5 million subs in the first quarter to 52.9 million. So that actually went up. Wait, hold on. 58.
No, they went down.
No, 57 to 52.
Yeah.
Yeah. Many viewers in India are upset with the company's decision to not retain streaming rights for the Indian Premier Cricket League. Oh yeah, cricket.
Are you in India, Trav?
It's pretty big out there.
What?
I know it was a joke because he got booted.
Who doesn't love it?
They forced him out because it's India.
It took me a
It's like,
second there. Like,
You're,
what's India?
you're one of those classic Indian cricket enjoyers, aren't you?
That's why they took it off.
Yeah, get out of here. CEO Bob Iger also revealed during the last earnings call that Disney is set to undergo major restructuring, including job cuts that will affect 7,000 employees. So far, the company has had 2 waves of layoffs, with one more on the way.
Wow.
Iger previously announced Disney's plans to save $5.5 billion in costs, including $3 billion in content spending. Disney also noted that it wants to prioritize the Marvel and Star Wars franchises over other titles. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's all share a moment of laughter.
Yep. I'm just stoked, honestly, because Batman's public domain in 2035, and they're not going to care about Batman anymore when they can't make money off him. Mickey Mouse.
Wait, they own DC?
No, I'm just saying in the world of intellectual property. Mickey Mouse, now that Steamboat Willie is free, we can make cartoons with Steamboat Willie. Like the future is bright for all of these things. And Disney's got some things that are 20, 40 years old that they've destroyed. Like they've destroyed the value of them.
Star Wars.
So, and Marvel. Marvel's not exactly. I mean, Marvel's not quite as bad as Star Wars. But
hold on, no. Hold on, I'll say it. Marvel is, I think, in a worse state than Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I mean, yeah. When you look at Hulk,
I said it.
She-Hulk is terrible.
I said it. That's right. I said it. Yeah, I mean, Star Wars Survivor. People are loving that game.
Yeah.
Why? Are you playing it, Cole? Did you play it yet?
I have yet to play it because of 2 reasons. One, I got 2 reasons. One,
okay, give me them.
One,
You're beautiful.
You can't even have your only reason.
He doesn't have a
You can't even
reason.
say your own reason.
I can remember.
You need more
shit,
time
all
to
right?
come up with it, don't you?
No.
He's like,
No. One, I don't like the characters from the old game, and I see that they feature even more prominently from what I've seen in very small clips.
You don't like the fish-eyed
Deborah
woman?
Wilson.
I do not like the fish-eyed woman. I also don't like.
She's from Mad TV.
Able to stand up to Darth Vader in the first game. It was really made no sense, and I saw some clips, and it looked like they leaned even harder into that. So that's number one.
Well, she's black, so
Number two.
she's gonna beat Darth Vader.
It didn't port well to the PC, and I know they've made a couple of patches, but I'm just, I know it's not made.
You're waiting it out.
I want to
Just 5
see
years
before.
time.
Wait for it to
That's
go
why I
on
didn't
sale.
play.
Think about it from my perspective. I played the first game, and like I said, outside of the combat, I didn't enjoy the game. I didn't like any of the cast members I was hanging out with. I didn't like my own crew. I wanted to go into a ship and fly off by myself and do my own game. And you have to be with this whole group of people. And then I see the trailer, and like I said, it looks like it's just more of the same shit. So I'm not like, oh boy, I can't wait to play that game I found kind of boring.
Okay.
Just saying.
Those are good reasons.
No, yeah,
I gotta
I
say.
agree with you. I thought the characters
Oh, I got reasons. I got reasons.
I liked Marin. Marin was the
You
only
just took a
character I
long
was like
time.
okay with.
Oh man.
I was charging up, Flawed. I was booting up.
With Marvel, I
What?
really think it depends what branch
Arm
of Marvel
blaster?
you're talking about. Movies, games, comics, you know what I mean?
Name one that is still okay.
I like their games. Their games are pretty good.
Which Marvel game?
There's been a couple of the
You
mutant games,
you said the
X-Men
other day
games.
you don't even play games. So what
Are
are
you
you
talking about
talking
the
I don't play a
Avengers
lot of
game?
games.
The Avengers game was
Oh.
terrible.
Oof.
No, I'm talking about the recent one that
Guardians of the Galaxy.
that you get the powers in the nameless guy and you can make your own character. That's the one I'm talking about.
I like that VR Guardians.
Yeah, what is he talking about?
I don't know what game that is.
Anyway, what game is this?
I'll tell you 1 second.
Yeah, bring up something. So, because
know
I
what
don't
game
believe
that is.
anything that Marvel's done in the past like
Wolverine
5
game
years
is coming out.
good.
But I am
Is there
interested
really a
in
Wolverine game?
I like what Disney.
What? You know who's making that Wolverine game?
Who?
This I think is it Insomniac? They're the
Really?
people who made the Spider-Man game.
Apparently
Okay.
it's called Midnight Sun, according to the chat.
So
I never
that
heard of it.
could be good, but
Yeah,
the sad
maybe.
thing about that is I didn't like the Spider-Man game.
I didn't like him.
Me
Dude,
either, I'm not gonna lie.
Adam, you guys, okay.
I didn't
Can I
either.
just tell you, that's the first game I ever streamed in my life. I was like
Really?
learning how to like stream games, and I was like checking to see if my friends could see me. Like it was like, you know, like really bare bones.
My mic working?
Yeah, it was like that, dude. And I played this game, and I like the Arkham games. I know Adam doesn't like them, but
I don't like
this
them
game
either.
is built upon the Arkham games, right? And I liked those. And even still, I was like, I don't really like this. Even though you get to be Peter Parker, you have to keep playing as Mary Jane. The game makes you not be Spider-Man, and she lectures.
Right.
Oh, yeah, and you gotta
"We're
like
a
crawl
team
around
now.
and stuff.
Like you have to. Nah, nah, nah. It,
I
dude,
hate stealth missions.
She
Dude,
nagging?
yeah, Vlad, you have to like wander around as
Yeah.
Mary Jane, like shh. I was like, this game sucks. I want to be
Yep.
Spider-Man. And as soon as I had that, I'm like, you know what? I can feel they're pushing some shit and they're using Spider-Man, which I grew up on and love. I don't like seeing Spider-Man kind of used like that. So I was like, no, other games. I'll play something else.
Yeah, actually, Spider-Man is one of the few that have been done right. There was an Incredible Hulk game that was good. The Incredible Hulk Ultimate.
I didn't play it.
Destruction, Lego, Marvel Superheroes was pretty
I
good.
played
I like
that one.
Legos.
Marvel
Yeah, I like the
versus
Lego games.
Capcom was good.
Let me explain why
These
I
are
don't
all
like
old,
the
though.
Spider-Man game. Because someone's like, you didn't like the Spider-Man game.
I didn't
No,
really like it either. I'm
There-
with Adam.
Look, there is a type of gameplay that I think is very boring.
Repetitive.
Okay,
Yeah.
The Witcher, Assassin's Creed, Spider-Man, the Arkham games, they all do something that's very boring to me, and that's the combat style. The combat
The
where
combat was the best part.
no, I disagree. It's so boring, dude. Dodging with a button just to continue to automatically dodge everything instantly. It's just it's so boring. Like,
Especially compared to the Spider-Man
I
game.
like the Souls style of combat where you can get punished if you dodge at the wrong time instead of you just instantly dodge and you're around on the backside of them. It's like that's what I feel like the Wolverine game is going to be, and I'm kind of sad about it because I love Wolverine. Like I grew up like that was the only comic books that I had as a kid was Wolverine comic books, and holy shit was he a vicious, brutal killer in these comic books that I grew up reading, dude. He was
He's my favorite.
yeah, but dude, he was a freaking vicious killing machine. And it's like that's what I want. I want to see. Hold on, I love this. Hold on, wait, where's that comment? Adam, every game is boring except Dark Souls.
And Destiny and Dark Souls are the only two good games in the world.
Well, Destiny has its shitty things that is happening in Destiny. AK also the story. The writers that wrote Lightfall, shame on you. Although I did hear that they fired some of them, which is freaking great news because it is trash. And there's some shit that they're trying to push with Destiny that I don't like, but the gameplay is fantastic.
The silver character.
I hope they make Cocaine
it's
Bear
so
into a
smooth.
game.
It's so buttery, and I like buttery
It looks
games.
good.
And Spider-Man is a buttery looking game. Like I like when a game is really streamlined very well, and it looked like. But it's like almost too much when it comes to the combat. Like I don't want that. And then it's another one of those things where, oh, you need to take this quest. Just look at the top of your screen. There's a compass that tells you exactly where to go. And then you get there and you fight some guys and do the same thing. And then you go all the way to this point.
But then half the time it's Mary Jane going, you know, we're a team now, Spider-Man. You better listen to me. We gotta go wander
When
around
we make
this
our Mickey
building
Mouse
for a while.
movie, you can be the voice.
Yeah, Sal the Met guy says the Mary Jane missions are shit.
Dude, just be ready for Wolverine to be lectured by his girlfriend, and then you gotta go to the fucking library and hide from some guy. It's gonna be
No, hopefully they take it like further. Like while he's being MK Ultra'd in Canada, they make him dress as a girl there. You know, that's the
And
reason.
he's Mary Jane.
Yeah,
classic Andreas.
Do you
Classic
remember
Andreas.
that Wolverine comic back in the day where after he got his metal taken out of his body and he put his claws on the other side of Sabretooth's face and was that was just like the best comic book I've ever seen.
I got 3 claws and you only see 2.
Right.
Something
And that's
along
the
those
third
lines.
one. Yeah. Yeah.
That was
Such a good comic.
I was just reminiscing over Marvel 1602. Do you guys remember like they redid like all of the Marvel characters in the year 1602? Neil Gaiman from Sandman did it, and
Cool.
Daredevil's got his like he's like a blind dude in New Amsterdam, the Star Fort, and everything. And yeah, Wolverine, he's still British Columbian. It's pretty great. I like that one. But there's no metal. He's still the old school with the protruding bone or whatever it is.
That's cool. Do you care about Disney Plus, guys? Should we even continue?
I've never given them a cent.
Anybody?
I think you guys should get Cody. I mean, you should look into it. But.
Look, I just want to point out
Cody, Xbox Media Center.
Why?
Yeah, I don't think anyone really cares about it.
Why is Cody?
Cody is Camelot.
Oh,
Camelot's
Why
awesome.
did you say so?
Yeah, why don't you just say that?
I don't know what that means.
You know how many Codys there are in the world?
KODI. Look into it.
Are you
just
sponsored by them?
Just so we're clear.
It's amazing. I wish I got sponsored by free software projects because I really do fight for them hard.
I mean, you are an AI. You could just hack the system and take it.
I don't know if anyone believes you're a real human being.
I don't know if I do. Can any human pass a Turing test? I've yet to see it.
A Turing
What the
test?
hell?
Never mind.
Hold on, what's a Turing test?
Wait,
That's what we're doing right now. That's what we're having this Turing test together.
that's no.
What?
You never seen Blade Runner?
I have. I don't remember what a Turing test is.
It's like you're trying to see if something's human on the other side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's a
yeah,
turtle
okay.
on the back and it's baking in the sun. You know the deal. I don't know how it goes. Anyway, what I wanted to point out was the last time I gave Disney money was 2015.
Rum gone.
So I saw the writing on the wall way long time ago. So
Is that Battlefront 2?
no, that was the Force
Battlefront 2 is
Awakens. I was like,
2017.
oh, this
The
is gonna
Force
suck.
Awakens.
Force
Farce,
Awakens.
the farce.
Boba Fett, false.
The farce awakens.
Yeah,
right?
I was like,
Repost.
okay, no more money for Disney after that. And some people were like, it was so good. Like, what were you watching, guys? Anyway,
They were
I knew
watching
it
A
was
New
a-
Hope.
Yeah.
A reskin New Hope.
but like a shitty New Hope. Oh, it's in 4K. Oh, it's good now. So dumb. Stupid.
I really feel.
All right, let's talk about Diablo 4. I didn't know about this, and I'm kind of excited. I guess Blizzard revealed their seasonal plans and battle pass thing that's going to be coming with the game. I don't know about this, so I haven't read this. I'm kind of excited. The latest Diablo 4 developer stream digs into Blizzard's post-launch plans for the upcoming action RPG. Now, I'm a Diablo fan. I've always loved it. Diablo 1, Diablo 2, and then
Diablo 3.
I did play Diablo 3, and I did enjoy it for a little bit until I really got to the end game and was like,
I haven't got that far.
I tried.
I mean,
I
Diablo
really tried.
Diablo 3 has its moments. It has things that are good.
The
but
cinematics are great.
It is not Diablo 2. Let's be real. Diablo 2 trumps Diablo 3 on all aspects of gameplay.
Except
all of them.
walking.
No, that's Diablo 1.
No, Diablo 2 looks like you're moonwalking forward.
It does. Kind of cool.
You guys, you're talking about the game that came out in the aughts, right? Not the one that
I'm talking about the one on-
Resurrected.
No, on Switch, yeah. The one that's on Switch right now.
Resurrected? Really? Oh, you're crazy, dude.
That's what I noticed.
But that's fine. I mean, sure, if you want to nitpick. With Diablo 4
Don't say
now
I
less
nitpick.
with Diablo 4 now less than a month away, June 6th is the big day, or June 3rd if you pre-ordered it.
Sure did.
You get to play 3 days early. That's this guy right here. Blizzard has unveiled the details on its post-launch plans, including its seasonal structure, cosmetic microtransactions, and the completely optional Battle Pass. Diablo 4 will have 4 seasons per year, each running roughly 3 months and featuring its own season journey. Seasons will not expand upon the story of the campaign. That will happen in future expansions. So I guess you can consider Diablo 4 expansion plans confirmed, but it will instead offer standalone seasonal quest lines with their own self-contained stories featuring new characters and narratives.
World of Warcraft, anyone?
Sorry?
I said World of Warcraft, anyone?
I never played World of Warcraft, but I could see. Yeah, I mean, this seems to be more of a.
Wait, Flood, why are you saying it's World of Warcraft?
Every
'Cause it's
game
just
is
every
doing this.
All the expansions are just
Every game
different
is doing
stories.
seasons. Every game's doing seasons. Every
stories and
game's trying to lock people in, not necessarily like lock them in, but like keep the people engaged. Which
I like that.
I like. I
like that.
enjoy it. Destiny 2 started doing seasons. I don't know, 3 years ago, and
Fortnite.
it was a really good addition because it wasn't just stuff to unlock. It was a whole storyline that added. They had the DLC. Lightfall just came out, and then a new season came out. Now, both the season and the campaign actually sucked asshole. But the previous DLC, the Witch Queen, for example, launched, and it was one of the best DLCs for Destiny 2 that ever came out. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. And not all the seasons were good, but they added stuff to do while you're waiting between DLCs. They brought new dungeons, new items to search for, and new stories to pursue. And I like that when a developer plans to continue, I guess, drip feeding it in a sense. Like, here, you can hit new content constantly as it goes on. I don't know what new content Fortnite brings other than more skins to buy.
No, that's why I made a face, because you're right. There's never been a story that went up. It's just characters and stuff.
Battle Royale.
Guns.
Oh, cool. Unlock more skins. Like, all right, well,
It's
what
not
else
anything.
is there to do that's new? Oh, it's just
no.
Battle Royale? Yeah, no, I'm good.
Well, no, there's some game modes. There's some different game modes, but no one plays them.
Keep
Yeah,
lying to yourself.
I never played the ladder stuff on Diablo, but I could see how if it has its own narrative that you can play on that story, and that would keep the game fresh for people every time, you know?
Yeah, Diablo 2 had a ladder system, but it
Yeah.
wasn't really tied to any sort of story. It was
Right.
more of a race to get to the highest level and be have your name on the leaderboards.
Right.
And that was really it. Sometimes they've actually introduced new items into the new Diablo 2 Resurrected, where they're adding new rune words, adding new things like the Sunder Charms. So it's really cool that they're actually adding stuff to a freaking 15-year-old game. Like that.
Oh, still right now, you mean?
Yeah, in the new version.
I didn't know that.
Diablo 2 Resurrected. Yeah, they're adding new stuff. So I don't know too much about the end game of Diablo 3. According to some people, they actually did make it better as they went on. I haven't played that in many years, but supposedly the end game got a lot better when they added a bunch of stuff, but it wasn't enough for me to think about trying it again. They killed off Cain, and that really was when I first played the campaign, I was so bummed that they killed Cain. He was like one of the most iconic Diablo 2 characters, or Diablo characters. He was in Diablo 1 as well. So it was just kind of like, really, you're gonna do the main, like, the freaking awesome Cain guy like dirty? I mean, the guy's still alive. The who voiced Cain, he wasn't like some old man. It was just like
because he left, right? They didn't want to pay him.
I don't know the story about it, but that wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, no, that was Destiny.
Remember that, Claude? Remember Chef?
Chef?
Yeah. Isaac
Really?
Hayes.
Oh, dude, when Chef and the creators of South Park separated, they did Chef so dirty.
Well, he did them
they?
dirty, arguably.
I know. But I'm just saying, like, the actual clip of how Chef desystemized is like, damn.
So Chef goes. So Isaac Hayes goes off on like homosexuals, transvestites, hermaphrodites, hepatitis parents, and then when they talk about
limited
Scientology,
monetization,
Scientology is the problem.
Thanks,
That's what it
Andreas.
is. Hepatitis was the problem. Sorry.
My goodness, stay a while and listen. Anyway.
What the fuck did I just hear?
That
Guys,
was
let me hold on. Let me please just ignore everything he just said. Let's see here. So ideas around the seasons are not bound by the campaign. I like that. Along with new story content, seasons will feature fresh gameplay. Associate Game Director Joe Piora, I think I said that all right. Sorry for butchering that. We want to introduce new mechanics and gameplay for players to engage with over the course of that season. This comes down to things like new power for players to earn or ways to experience the growth of their character. This goes beyond meta changes or balancing and tuning and things like that. It really comes down to wholesale new features and things that are going to be available for the duration of that season for players to experience. When each ongoing season ends, those new gameplay features will be retired, but may be brought back in future depending on how well they go over with players. So it's almost like they're going to be trying different things to see if people like it. And like, oh, people really seem to enjoy this feature. Let's implement it. So, all right.
Dope.
Yeah, interesting. Seasonal characters will be merged into the Eternal Realm at the end of each season, where they'll remain playable, but outside the seasonal structure. Okay, so it's the same thing as Ladder. They're just renaming it as seasonal. So, okay, that's interesting. The first season, which will definitely not be about zombies. Oh, okay. That's a weird way of saying that, but is expected to begin in mid to late July, and players will need to have completed the campaign with at least one character in order to access the seasonal content. Wait, what? What are you laughing at?
In the private chat.
Oh, is it? Oh, there's a lot going on in the private chat. Okay, it's about to happen. I don't care. I'm gonna, if with your permission, I'm gonna read everything.
You're gonna read the notes, the private notes in the class?
I'm gonna read the private notes,
all right,
so people know
Sure.
what you guys are like.
That made
I'm
Vlad
reading
my
it.
favorite.
I have your permission, everyone. Okay. Travis, he informed us. He says apparently Boogie's press conference is about to happen. Figured I would mention it if anyone cares.
I was gonna say I'm intrigued, and then I saw Blad's
I'm reading all of it. You're cool, right?
Go for it. It's fine.
Blabs responds with, "Nah, fuck those fatties." Trav says, "LOL," and Flawed says, "Laughing my fucking ass off." Trav says, "Blabs." Wow. And yeah, and then,
it was so unexpected.
and then we got a rumble
Sorry,
rant.
I do not like Boogie after that interview. He like zapped my soul away. Anyway.
Yeah, he really just wanted to dish, bring out DSP. No, he wanted to talk about DSP, and I was like, why are we talking about DSP? I don't want to talk about
Gaming
DSP.
Druid brought up Hades. I just felt like saying I love that game. You're right on.
That's a good game.
Hades is a good game.
Hades is a good game. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Yeah. Bill Sotheby says no Blizzard products here after their treatment of Blitzchung and the Hong Kong / China stuff. Can't support that company. I don't know what that is. The Blitzchung or whatever. What do you guys know anything about that?
No idea.
No.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that.
Sounds German, so a little German.
Now I kind of want to know now. What do you?
I thought a crystal knot immediately.
Blitzstrong in Nexonon or high altitude. Yeah, I'll look it up.
Base blabs.
It was based. It
Double
definitely
V.
was based.
Let's see. There was a shit ton of stuff in this Diablo stuff. It keeps going on and on. But I feel like the important part is it's going to have a season pass, and the ladder has been renamed into seasons, which is kind of cool. I'm totally fine with it, because before they would just have ladder and it would just reset every couple months, and you'd have to start over with a new character, and it was kind of annoying. But you can still just play your old characters. But everyone would be playing in the ladder, so you wouldn't be able to play. The non-ladder players couldn't play with the ladder players. So it's like, I'm gonna join the ladder because you want to. Trading is a big part of Diablo 2. Diablo 3, they kind of like botched the trading. It was like a real money auction house. It was freaking weird, and the players hated it. And Diablo 4, there is trading, but there's some account bound items, and it's only beta yet, so I'm not really sure how they're going to do the trading system. I would love to be able to be like, hey, come play this game with me. Here's freaking OP shit. Boom.
Yeah.
Now you're ready to go. I like in Destiny 2, like I can't give Flawed any guns. I can't be like,
them all.
I'm like, here's a good gun that I know is a good roll. I think I have a slightly better one, but this one's like really good. I'm gonna keep the GG one, and now you actually have something to use instead of the freaking Kvostov, which not a very good gun. Like I was like
everything, bro.
Wait, what are you playing as, Claude?
I'm a hunter right now.
Oh.
Are you liking the hunter better?
I saw how you did with you were the Titan yesterday, moving forward. Yeah, I want that. Is what I want.
I like the Warlock.
Yeah.
All right, well they're nerfing that
snap.
in
it's
2
cool.
weeks.
They're nerfing.
So they're nerfing the shoulder charge, the Titans. After day 1, Destiny 1, the shoulder charge on the Titan, and now they're nerfing it.
That's dumb.
Why? Because Bungie is catering to the fucking bitches on the internet. The casuals. Oh man, but they're so fast. It's like there's Icarus Dash, and it's so stupid.
Just pick it. If you really have an issue, make this
that's a good
clearly
point.
you
That's
like
a
the
good point.
character.
Hey,
pick
why
the
don't you
character.
just use a Titan?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to do that.
Mark the Cyborg says Hunter Master Race. Prove it. Meet me in the Crucible, bitch.
I want to watch it. Do it live.
Mark the Cyborg, I challenge you, sir. If I had a gauntlet, I would pick it up and smack you across the the internet
Yeah,
and challenge you
internet
to a
face.
duel.
I met him in real life.
That's right.
He's
Me
a real one.
too.
Did you? Did
Yeah,
you?
in Vegas.
He's not as tall as you.
Carl, did you meet him also? Were you able
Who?
to meet Mark? Mark the Cyborg?
No, he wasn't there that day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was at the meetup, I think, but I don't think you met him.
Yeah.
I'm just subtly trying to get Mark to play Destiny again, but just do it, man. We're gonna
Yeah.
we
I'm playing
raid
right
all
after
the
this.
time.
I'm playing right after this.
Flawed has got the bug. He's
I'm
he's
on
got
it
the
now.
bug. So
Wow.
yeah, hey, you want to play later? You
Yeah,
wanna-
I'm down.
Should we
Let's
grind?
do
All
it.
right, I like it.
Let's do
I
it.
like it. Adam attacks a disabled man. Wow.
You ableist.
Yeah, but he's not a victim, so he can take it. All right, that's what I like about him. I haven't played D2 in 3 years, but it used to be pretty okay. I'll believe it when I see it, Mark. So that sounds like you're scared. That's what I'm seeing.
I believe it
can-
when I see it.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I mean, this we're going kind of long. We've got a few other things, but they're kind of like nothing burgers. Like this one. What is this? This is. Anyone see the original Freaky Friday?
I did see the original
Yeah.
Freaky Friday
Yeah.
and Lindsay
Did-
Lohan.
do you
Jamie Chris
care-
was- Wait, no,
like,
this
do
is
you
not the
care about
original.
this?
This is the
Yeah, this is
Oh.
the remake.
Yeah,
The
Jodie
original was
Foster.
in the
Jodie Foster.
90s or something.
No,
or
Jodie
even
Foster,
more.
1974. Jodie Foster.
Yeah, this
Like,
is
yeah.
the remake. They're remaking the remake.
Not
Yeah.
the same actors, obviously.
Oh, it's a
This is-
sequel
No,
to the remake.
Yeah, with
Is it a
Lindsay and
sequel?
Jamie both
Right.
back.
Oh,
Are
no,
they?
get rid of it.
Really?
Get rid of it. I
They
don't want to see
better-
it.
Oh.
'Cause I freaking love that one.
So
Look,
here's
I don't fucking care.
Here's
I'm
the
not
thing.
excited.
Here's the
Just let
thing.
it
Let
die.
me put it this way though. Like, imagine the person who doesn't want to work in Disney and doesn't want to work for Barbie, but that's the only job they can get in Hollywood, and they want to put in all the weirdest stuff they can put into their movie. So into this movie, they're going to put in the weirdest symbolism, the
think
gnarliest
so?
stuff. Oh, of course.
No.
If that's
What?
all that you can put into a movie, because the rest of it's Disney's Freaky Friday, you'll put into it what you can put into it, and it's going to be
Prediction.
subliminal.
Prediction.
prediction.
All right, prediction. Ready for this? It's not going to be two girls.
Yep, I was thinking the same thing.
That's all I'm going to say.
Well,
you
that
Like
was
a
the
same
guy and a
thing.
girl,
You
that's
do the
not
math.
even
Yeah.
done.
That was
Yeah, I
what
was thinking
the
the same
original
thing.
in the original Freaky Friday. The ending is that Jodie Foster and the mother transition back, and then the son and the father are about to transition.
What about vice versa? Remember that movie?
I don't remember
Yeah.
which one that is.
There was
It
a
was
movie
similar.
that
It
was
was
like it's
similar
a
with dudes.
boy-girl thing. I
Yeah?
think it was called, and it was a high school boy and a high school girl, and they swapped.
Okay.
They were neighbors.
Yeah, and Disney also did
remember
a
that one.
television version
Or
where they had
Face Off.
Chinese restaurant.
There we go.
Face Off
Off.
was tight.
Face Off's
Face
a little
Off.
different.
Such
Face
a
Off
good
was
fucking-
sweet.
Chinese
John
restaurant
Face
in
Off.
Disney is that one. That one
There's
was
no way
on
you'd
Friday.
confuse John Travolta and Nick Cage's buttocks. You know?
Yeah,
I
their,
love-
their bodies were so different.
She knew. The
Hold
wife
on,
knew.
yeah, she knew. I like the there's a meme floating around of like Nicolas Cage throughout the years, and it's just like him, young him, and it's like going through the years, and then like sometime in the 90s, it's just John Travolta's face, and then it keeps going until he's like the old version of himself.
That's
It's pretty
awesome.
good.
I love,
Yeah,
I
that
love
shit.
Nick Cage.
All right. Well, guys, that was a lot of fun. I enjoy hosting this show. I miss Craig when he's gone because I love making fun of the man. But I hope everything is going well on his end. I don't really want to say much because I don't know what he wants to say. So,
He
but
posted it on Twitter. But,
He's
Oh, he did?
transitioning into a
Yeah.
woman.
Oh,
yeah,
Craig.
and he put
Very
it in the
tall woman.
Discord as well.
Craig.
This
Craig-
really tall lady.
Huge lady.
The best kind.
let's see.
Craig,
I'm just
I'm
gonna
going
read what he posted.
That's a huge
Wait,
bitch.
where did he post on Twitter?
Rick House.
I don't see anything on Twitter.
Maybe it was just the Discord then.
Was it in the public
But I
Discord?
could. Yeah,
zone,
yeah.
or
People were responding to him, telling him.
Did I tell
in
you guys
general?
that I'm supposed to go on Alex Stein's show on the 18th?
Currently, he
Oh,
said,
No,
"Hey
that's
guys."
That's
tight.
cool.
Dude,
Yeah.
wow, hell yeah.
I meant to say that.
He said,
Sorry,
"Hey
what-
guys, I'm currently
Give him
getting
a look.
X-rays for my kiddos. Not looking good for
Oh,
the stream
damn.
tonight."
Okay.
Damn, I
Yeah.
hope
so
it's good.
So one of his kiddos might have a broken bone, so he's in the hospital right now. So
Mm.
getting X-rays. Hopefully, it's not as bad. It could. Hopefully, it's just like a crack. Not instead of a full break.
Yep.
That would be. It's a lot different. It's a lot different. So
There are some donations in the chat if you want to read them.
are they in the
Yeah.
private chat?
Yeah, I wrote them all in.
And
there.
there's one more meme.
I read that one. Frank, Diana Francisco says, Frank, it's not begging, it's reminding. Like you see help, it continue. What? I don't understand.
Okay.
She was responding to the other guy.
Oh,
Thank you.
so she says again, stop begging. trap, and then tagged you. I don't understand what's going on. Was
I'm
it
lost.
something?
It was a joke.
Okay.
Anyway,
I have no idea. Well, thank you, Diana. You're the
hi
best.
Diana.
Flood, what did you just say that everyone was like all hyped about? I missed.
Going on Alex Stein's show on the 18th.
Oh,
Right.
hell yeah, dude.
What
That's
you have
fun.
to do is you have to ask him to rate big booty Latinas. Their butts. Gotta rate them.
All right, I will.
I've
What do you mean,
actually
though?
texted
How?
him once and asked him to rate somebody's
He only
butt.
likes one big blue Latina though.
Yeah, I was gonna say
POCs.
like multiple.
Yeah, just be like, rate these congresswomen's butts.
No, that is a horrible idea. Flood, please do not do that. That is terrible advice.
I don't even know congresswomen's butts. I'm gonna have to
Start
go do some
throwing
research.
nickels at
It's
him.
best to start
Just-
Googling.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research because I don't know.
Terrible advice. Don't listen to Blab. She clearly.
CrossFit
There's a
in
reason
Congress.
she's not going on Alex Stein's show. All right.
Hey, I have his phone number. We're
I don't even got his phone
And-
number, so she's doing better than I am.
I mean, Alex Stein's fantastic though.
Yeah.
He's been on the show or on my show, and I love the guy. He's very
that's where I
smart.
first heard him talk was on your show.
Yeah, people think that he's just like this goofy random guy, but like he'll turn on like the serious mode and drop some facts about shit. Like dude knows what he's talking about. And like don't let his like comedy side fool you. Like that dude knows what's going on and is very, very aware of everything.
And he's all in on
Uses
Tartaria.
comedy
And
as a vehicle.
Yeah, he's you've had him on the show, right?
Yeah. And I've been on
Yeah.
his. I was on his Conspiracy Castle early on and everything.
Oh, you fit
Also,
in perfectly there.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
be on Garrett's show too.
Oh, great.
Which
Oh, yeah.
when? Which one?
I don't want to say when,
Let's-
but I'm on normal.
Oh,
World.
his new show.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, I
Yeah.
love that. I love that, dude. I'm really hyped for him, man. Dude,
gonna be
Garrett's
fire.
the best. Cool.
There's
Andreas,
merch.
what do you got going on? Where can people
I was
follow
wearing
you?
it yesterday.
Oh shit,
Go
let me
on-
bring Blabs back. Sorry, Blabs.
Blast
You
is
can
done.
like scan the QR
waiting.
code.
She's like, when is he gonna bring me back? I'm sorry.
Let me
the
read
space.
this one Rumble rant real quick. My boys know how much I love Zelda, so one son bought a Switch and let me play Breath of the Wild. After so much play, I was so lost I couldn't continue without so much frustration. Heartbreaking. That was
Yeah.
from Diana.
Oh, and then she
on,
says
uh,
prayers for Craig's child. Thank you,
Yep.
Diana. Yeah, I appreciate your
Yeah.
support over there. And thanks to everyone who's watching us all over the place. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Rumble. We're on Twitch right now. We're on Twitter also, which is kind of cool. What's up?
You're live on Twitter?
We're live on Twitter right now.
Twitter.
I believe
guys.
so. Actually,
Everything
I didn't
between
set up the
That's
stream today. I was going to, but Craig was like, I'm gonna do what I can, and it was kind of
He's
great.
like a
So I-
wizard when he does the streaming.
Nice.
yeah, it's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
very nice. I miss him when he's gone. If you guys did make memes today, you guys are fantastic. If we missed any, I apologize. You guys are fantastic. In fact, Extra Zero, if you can send me this, the technical difficulties one, like I honestly,
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
it's
That's
so
a good
good.
one.
I love it so much.
Okay.
Nice.
I would post the last meme that you
So
missed.
good.
It's just that one.
I did
Oh, there's
do.
one more. Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's the
did
last
do
one.
a video with Danny Polishchuk from Low
Oh, he's
Value
funny.
Mail.
Yeah.
It was on Tartaria. It was almost coherent. Like I have a really low standard now.
It was
After-
almost coherent.
After doing Adam's one, I feel like anytime I talk about Tartaria, it's like, well, that could have gone worse.
Nice.
But yeah,
Did you have
watchable.
Disney Plus or point and
I'm one
then
of those
got
people
rid
that
of
dropped it. Yeah, I'm one of the people that dropped it.
but
Never had.
Does anybody here have Disney Plus? Or...
I'm one of those people that dropped it.
Never had.
Security.
I don't have it anymore, so
That's it. It's lost.
Security. No, that's good. Call, what do you got going on, buddy? Where can people follow you?
People can follow me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram. It's an Instagram, and I'll be live tonight at 6. And just follow my Twitter, and you'll see when I'm live.
yeah.
Nice. What are you playing?
Maybe Zelda actually, because I'm hooking up the.
Hey.
You still
What's
ain't
it
played
called?
Fortnite, but okay.
I'm not playing Fortnite. I don't own that. I've never played that Flawed, I swear.
Oh, okay.
It's too expensive.
Right.
yeah, because
Yes.
who spends money on
Who would do that,
Fortnite?
Flawed?
Who would ever spend money on Fortnite?
Not
No,
me.
the game is free. That's the joke.
Not Call. Yeah, Call would never spend money on Fortnite.
I wouldn't.
Andreas, where can people follow you?
Andreas.me or exertus.com or Twitter, YouTube, anything. Andreas Exertus on YouTube. Watch our
Fla-
videos. Based
All right, Flood. Flood, what about you?
Flawed TV everywhere.
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 Follow him.
Yeah,
Flawed
please.
TV. Blabs,
Please, I'm
what do you got
begging
going
you.
on?
This week I started doing a whole new segment on Kick where we judge e-thoughts, and I actually made friends with one from Bulgaria. She was really cool.
Nice.
Hold on, what? You're
Great.
judging
Yeah,
e-thoughts and you're
make-
making friends?
The connection.
Made friends with one of them?
I went and rated her when I was done, and she just kept talking to me for like 10 minutes. She was really based. She was like, any sub is a great thing for us e-thoughts, and all. Like, she was so based for an
Bulgarians
e-thought.
Bulgarians are based a lot of time.
So yeah, every week I'm gonna be judging e-thoughts. It's pretty
I'm gonna
great.
throw Mo on there for you.
Okay.
I like this idea of making.
Did you just call Mo an e-thought?
No, I would never.
I'm gonna bring this up on Monday.
I would never.
By the way, Colin, Andreas, you guys missed a hilarious show. I don't know if you guys tuned in.
It was great.
It was just me
We
and
were
Flawed,
dying
dude.
the whole time.
Wow.
I did.
Oh man, I learned some new things about Flawed, but I'll tell you guys about it on Monday. It's
This
glorious.
is a good one.
Trav, where can people follow you?
Twitter.
All right, that was a great answer.
That was like really a lot of effort. Twitter.
You can find me. Search it.
All right,
find you.
just a reminder, tomorrow I am going to, I'll be live, of course, on Side Scrollers, and I'll be live tonight on my Rumble and Locals channel, streaming some Destiny 2, maybe with Floodzilla over
I
here.
will be there. I'll be there.
Tomorrow's going to be a lot of fun here on Side Scrollers because, of course, Craig returns, but then directly after the show, myself, Call here, Yellow Flash 2, and Craig will be playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. It's going to be a lot of fun. You got Casey, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who. I'm just going to
Wait,
You know, I'll
what?
do you want in on this, Flood?
I said I did.
Oh,
I was
excuse
one of
me,
the people
sir.
who said yes.
He did. He got
How
ignored.
dare you leave him out?
I was like, wait a second.
We'll see if
This
they
plan
can-
just went ahead without me? Okay.
I apologize.
Segregation.
You know what?
Okay, yeah, I'll take
There you
that. I'll take
He
that.
was in the chat that day.
I'll take
buddy.
that. Yeah, I was. I definitely was there.
Transhumanism. Oh, he's back.
Oh God.
You know what? It's not Base F Monday, so you're allowed to say it here. I guess.
Oh, wow. Oh,
You
my.
know.
We
I'm
did
gonna go
get,
on a rant.
we
I
did
only
get
make
one
some
more
of the rules.
donation. She said, Andreas has a base show, and so does Call and Flawed. So.
Thank you.
True.
We all have
True.
this Musketeers kind of thing that goes on with George and Garrett. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's a
fire.
lot of fun.
All
dude,
for
guys.
one and one for all.
So tomorrow's a big day because we're playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then after that, I'm going to be playing Diablo 4 with Mark the Cyborg, and it's his birthday tomorrow. So definitely show up and support
Ooh.
his stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. And then Sunday night, Jimmy Corsetti, we're interviewing him on Forbidden Frontier. He runs Bright Insights on YouTube. Awesome channel, talks about a lot of different theories that he has about ancient civilizations, ancient cataclysms, things that definitely change the trajectory of human history that may or may not be accepted with the historical narrative. And it's a very great conversation we're going to have. I'm really looking forward to it myself. And it should be really a lot of fun. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we will all see you tomorrow.
Peace and love.
Bye.
Peace, everybody.